today was the final time in 2023 that the team will play a game outside of North Dakota. Despite a tough second half regarding wins and losses, there's plenty to be impressed by statistically. They're one of the league's top offenses and look to continue to score out east in St. Cloud today. Bismarck jumped out to a first inning lead last night, but the Rocks came back to win it. Bismarck was eyeing a series split. St. Cloud would take their first lead of the day in the bottom of the first. Anthony Mata singles into left field, past an outstretched Nick Oakley. It easily scores St. Cloud's first of the afternoon. In the second inning, runners at the corners, a pitch is over the batter's head, goes to the backstop. Sawyer Smith hustles home, just beating the tag. They double their lead. It was 2-0. In the fourth, Larks have the bases loaded, but they'll struggle to do anything with it. It's an inning-ending double play to stay scoreless. The Larks only had 2 hits tonight. They fall 4-0. The Larks as a team have the next 3 days off, but Municipal Ballpark is going to be a blast Monday and Tuesday. It starts tomorrow with the Great Plains Home Run Challenge at 7. Before you head to the ballpark, tune into First News at 6 to hear my exclusive interview with the Northwoods League owner, Dick Raditz. Tuesday is the big event. It's the Great Plains All-Star Game. JT Faribault will be at the ballpark live to preview the night. Both days will have recaps on First News at 10. Minnesota looked to end a 4-game losing streak this afternoon. The first 2 games of the series have been high scoring in favor of Kansas City. That offense continued for the Royals in the early going today. Bottom of 2, Freddie Fermin puts one to the shrubbery and left. Third time in 3 games that the Royals scored in the first 2 innings. But this time the Twins would answer right back. Next half inning, Matt Wallner sends a tape measure shot to right field, 445 feet. It ties the ball game. Next half inning, home half of the third, Royals have a runner on first that Michael Garcia is going to bring all the way home with an RBI double off the wall. Looks like it was going to be another shootout, but think opposite of that. Still 2-1 in the 8th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Kyle Farmer facilitates a 3-2-3 double play to get out of the jam. Minnesota's last chance in the top of the 9th would be Joey Gallo. He goes down swinging. Kansas City completes the sweep of Minnesota. The first time they've swept an opponent this season. Not only the first time they swept an opponent, it's also the first time the Royals have won 3 straight. The Twins head to St. Louis this week for 3 with the Cardinals. Out east in Kindred, day 3 of the Class A state tournament. All 4 West teams lost on Friday. 2 were knocked out yesterday in loser-out games, and both the Vols and Senators fell today to end the West's hope of having a champion. Each of the 4 teams out east remain. One of them will win the title on Tuesday. It's time for the best thing I saw this week, and that best thing is what the Williston Keybirds did at the AA Legion Baseball State Tournament. Williston won the second fewest games in statewide play in the regular season. They won only 5 times in 7 weeks of baseball. Going into the tournament as the 9 seed, they were the lower seed in every one of their 7 games. They won on day 1 and lost to the eventual champions on day 2. The Keybirds then rattled off 4 consecutive wins over the 2, 3, 4, and 5 seeds to clinch their spot in the American Legion Central Plains Regional this week. Despite losing to Post 2 in the title game, they shocked the state, and that's why they're the best thing